All right, for everybody out there, people tell me that I have to do an intro all over again because I'm getting new subscribers. For everybody out there that don't know me, my name is Cam, aka Spider Boy, aka Stack 'em Up Cam. I'm down here in deep south, Atlanta, Georgia. I'm fishing a 200-acre private lake, and all we do is catch crappie. Except for I had a couple of episodes that I was catching some big, beautiful shell crackers. You can check that out right downstairs. I want to tell everybody a lot of love for, you can see the tee that I got on camscrappiehole.com. If you don't have your t-shirt yet, go ahead. We just did a grand opening about 9 days ago. We got free shipping. That's my buddy River right there. And support, show love, everybody there on YouTube. You guys are, for my real diehard Crappie Hole subscribers and viewers, I want you guys to make sure that you pick up your t-shirt. We got them in red. This is the red that I got on right now, the fire red. We got the forest green, we got the navy blue, and we got the black. And also for the crappie chicks, we got y'all's t-shirts that are on deck. They're going to be here within about a week or so. You'll be able to purchase those. We got the dark, beautiful purple. We got the royal blue. We got the black. We got the fuchsia. The crappie chicks tees are really, really hot. And also for limited edition t-shirt, guys, I only did a real short run of these. Kings are born t-shirt. Kings are born to catch crappie. You got to see those. Those are really hot. We got those in all the colors too. And everything in the store, guys, we're ramping up our camscrappiehole.com. If you get a chance, I'm gonna put the hyperlink right downstairs. You got to check that out. We're ramping up so many items on there. All the neck pieces that I have on, my wristwear, it's on there. You got to go through and check everything out. But listen, the honeymoon's over. This right here separates, as I said in my prior segment, the men from the boys, the women from the crappie chicks. Okay, this is what separates everybody, because they're going into their summertime pattern. And the frustrating thing about it is you can see them, but the key is, can you catch them? All right, I see them on my graph on my depth finder all the time. So it's just a matter of finding the active bed. That's why you have to go out and you have to scout. You have to make sure that you know that body of water. But anyway, listen, ladies, guys, make sure you're on the crappie sofa. Get yourself something to eat. Get yourself something to drink. Sit back, relax. And let me say this too before I get ready to close. I got bit by a mosquito. I want you guys to know this. I'm not marketing these t-shirts all over the globe. I'm sending them straight to my YouTube. You won't see these anywhere else, okay? Whenever you see them, I'm putting them right in front of you guys' face, right there, front, dead, and center, just to my core viewers and my core subscribers. That's who I want to wear these t-shirts. So that signifies that you know how to catch crappie, and that you know how to find crappie, all right? And that you know how to eat crappie. By the way, Fish Fry Friday's coming up again. We're going to have those t-shirts that are going to be on deck as well. Appreciate all the love, support from everybody out there, and hold tight for a little bit, fam. Get comfortable. We're gonna see if we can yank a few of these crappie out of here. All right. Around brush piles, sticks, stumps, anywhere there's cover. That's what they do. They ambush. They sit right there and they wait for minnows and other items to come by that's on the menu for that day, and they ambush them from there. Plus, it's protection on top of that. So the wind's a little bit high today. We're going to roll in here. We're going to see if we can pull some out. So hold tight. Get yourself something to drink. Sit back, relax. Let's see if we can have a little bit of luck. And by the way, make sure everybody out there is holding your mouth right, because we can't catch no fish if you're not holding your mouth right, okay? Dude, that's very important. If you look on your graph and you see there's 7 feet, all you have to do is look at a 7-foot pole and you measure that and leave a foot off. Okay, that's how you measure 7 feet or 6 feet to be exact. So if you got a 6-foot pole, you mark it from the tip all the way to the bottom. That lets you know that you're right at 6 feet. Okay, another little tip to help you land some big ones in the boat. Boy, this is a mean little rascal here. That's the size we're looking for too. I want to explain this to you guys. The hit on that was so subtle. If I didn't have this high vis line on there, I wouldn't have seen the hit. Okay, let me show them to you. Beautiful fish, 11-inch fish. This is what you want to. This is the size you want to take home to eat. Let me watch them fold at the same time. This is the size, guys, you want to take home to eat. That's 11-inch, 11.5-inch crappie. Perfect size we're looking for. They're in there. But you have to tempt them. One thing you have to know for sure, it's very important that you have to trust what you see on the graph. Very important. Nice fish, very nice fish. Matter of fact, let me give you a real good shot of him. So you guys can see him. Give you a real good shot of him. You see him? That's what you're looking for, right there. Now we've got to put him in the basket. Remember, we're looking for the line. We're not looking for the bend in the pole. When we get back over to Crappie Point, then when we start pulling those 12s and 13s, that's when we look for the bend in the pole. But right now we're still fishing shallow, being that we're getting ready for the summertime pattern. So our magic number right now is around 6-7 feet. Okay, that's what we're looking for. You can see the graph right now, we're in 8 feet of water. And the crappie are just suspended at about 6 feet, 5.5. You can see how close we are to the bank. I'm only about 20 feet, 25 feet from the bank. So if you were bank fishing, all you do is just throw a bobber right out this way at about 6 feet and just let it sit there. That's all you have to do. Anytime that you're going around in a lake and you see a tree hanging in the water, or you see branches hanging in the water, that's where you want to be. Remember, don't look at for the foot of the pole. Look for the line to run. That's what you're looking for. The line is going to give it away every time. Make sure we don't get hung. Well, these hooks are sick. Look at that. We're hovering right above them right now. We're hovering right up above them. You see? Let's put him in the basket. 10.5, 11. And let me tell you this. This is a well-known secret. Any crappie fisherman can tell you this. If you go out and you're fishing too hard for crappie, you won't catch crappie. But the minute you start doing something, that's when your bobber or your line or your pole will sink. Every time. Dude, it just pays off with a little bit of patience. With a little bit of patience, and that minnow just sits there. Okay, that minnow just sits there. And I don't know if you could pick that, if we saw that or not, but I was just told you guys about being on the phone. I was just getting ready to text my little brother, and right when I looked down at the phone, it hit. Every time, it never fails. If you fishing too hard for crappie, you won't get a bite. But if you start relaxing and doing something else, that's when you're gonna get a bite from crappie. Look at that, guys. You just have to wait. I don't know what is a nice crappie. You just have to wait. That's what the key is. You just have to sit back and you have to wait. Let me get this rascal in here. That's what the key is. They get tired. Matter of fact, let me take this rascal off. This is another 11.5-inch crappie. Let's take this rascal off. Hold on. I'm gonna turn around so I can face you guys real good. Because we've only been out here probably 30 minutes. I want to show you guys this. I want you to understand this. It's very simple to catch crappie. Whenever you start making things too difficult, always go back to basics, okay? It's very, very important to remember that. All you have to do, your last resort when things aren't going well, just sit back and relax. That's what you're out here doing. You're out here catching fish and you're relaxing, okay? Even on top of that, your blood pressure goes down a little bit too, okay? Look at this. That's what you're looking for. Cam's crappie hole. That's what you're looking for, baby. So listen, thanks everybody for coming out. I appreciate you guys, all my subs and all my subscribers. I want to send mad love out there to everybody. And remember, if you like it, thumbs up, share it with some of your friends, hit the like button. And remember, I always answer all my comments by myself, whether good or bad. I answer all of them, all right? Listen, everybody out there, keep those hooks wet. And remember, go by Crappie Hole, camscrappiehole.com. I got the hyperlink right downstairs. And we're still doing for the grand opening. I don't know how long these guys are going to let me keep continuing to do this. Free shipping on everything. In the next 2 weeks, guys, we're going to have over 25 products in there. And a lot of the ladies, go by there and check some of the stuff out. If you see something, you need to get it while we have the grand opening free shipping. Guys, I love everybody out there. We'll talk to you later. Tight line.